Hello again, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for visiting. If you'd like to see any more videos from me, just please click that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you've been here before, welcome back. I really appreciate your support. Today what we're going to be looking at is foiling. I don't think I'll do enough of it to warrant me buying a proper foiling machine or anything like that. It just won't be worth it for me, and they can be quite spendy. So I have looked into a few ways in which you can do it without that. So one way, you won't need heat. You basically need something sticky to attach the foil to. That's all it is. So I'm going to show you a few ways to do it, and one which I haven't tried yet. First two I have tried, the second two I haven't, so this will be a learning experience for me as well. So the first thing we're going to do, just move those up there in a minute. Oh, you can see some of these have been broken into because I've been practicing. So the first thing you can do is use your double-sided sticky tape. I'm just going to show you real quick because it's quite simple. Just make sure that it's stuck well down. Whoops. I don't know why that's fluffy and dirty. It must have been on the floor or something. Right, so give it a good stick down. If you can use a pin, a needle, or take your pick tool or some kind of pick tool just to take off the top. I should have cut those off, but I'll tuck them under there anyway. I'm just going to take one I haven't used before. So this is your foil, and this is from, where did I get this from? Tonic Studios. And you have to peel off a bit there. So I'm just going to cut a bit off. You put it colour side up, apparently. Just place it over and give it a good stick down, a good rub, either with your fingers or a ruler or something, or a card. Just make sure that it's stuck down well and truly. Hoping this works. Here goes. That looks lovely. And you know, you could even use little bits of this for something else, so nothing really needs to go to waste. So that's really pretty, isn't it? That's turned out really nicely. So that's one way you can do it. It's all sticky underneath now. Another way is if you have any glue pens. I have these. I'm going to use the thin one. And you can just literally write, oops, what's happened there? And you can just literally write on your paper. This is not going to be very accurate. I can't really see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Oops. Put it over there. This might not work too well because I haven't really put that much glue on. I just wanted to see if it would work, and it looks as though it is. Oops. Yeah, so if you put more glue on, if you're good at drawing, you could create some, I don't know, pretty flowers or something like that in different colours, but you see that works as well. You just basically need something sticky. Right, the bit I'm excited to use, hang on, let me just put this away. So I have seen this all over the place, the Deco FOIL TRNSFR Gel Duo. Two-way use, heat or no heat. So that kind of got my attention. I found this quite difficult to get. I ended up having to buy it from Amazon, but I think it was from the US, so it took a couple of weeks to get here.
Motion detected at the front door.
So you use this with stencils. I have got some I've got some that I made earlier, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what you do, just using the same piece of card. Right, so what you need is like a little trowel thing, I can't remember what you call these, like palette knife or something. So just take a bit out and just put it over your stencil like that. Make sure you get a good coverage, but don't go mad, and you can always put the excess back in the jar. This is just to show you how to do it. I will wash this. Oh, it doesn't need it, it's alright. That's cleaned quite well with just tissue there. But the stencil I will have to wash under the tap. Just warm soapy water will do to clean it, but it does need to be done before it dries. Lift it up so you don't smudge anything. And that stencils really, really well. I don't know if you can see that. That looks really nice actually. I've never used this stencil before, it's just like a tree bark kind of thing. So I'm going to clean this and then I'm going to come back. Right, so I've washed my stencil. And what you have to do, this has to be completely dry, but it will dry tacky. So you should leave it for at least an hour or until it's all perfectly clear. I inadvertently, the ones I'm going to show you, I inadvertently left for 2 days because I thought I was going to get to them the next day, but I didn't. I'll bring them over, and I've lost another one. I'll just let me clean this. Oh, you can see that one's got, it's got some stuff on there. I don't know where that's come from. It's probably stuff I've been using and it's just flowing around. What I've seen people do when they're using stencils is they keep a bowl of warm soapy water next to them, and each stencil that they're finished with, they just throw in the bowl of water and then just clean it after they're finished, which I think is a really good idea. Yeah, so these have dried tacky, but you will notice that it is slightly raised, obviously, because it's a transfer gel, and it is going to raise up slightly when you apply it, when it dries. I have seen somebody use a repositionable adhesive spray, so this dries tacky. The only reason I'm not going to show you how to use this is because you really need to use it outside, or it's just not going to be good for you. But I can't get outside at the moment, but you can just use this in the same way, but just spray this on instead of using the gel. There are 2 ways now that we can transfer the foil by using these. The first one, I'm going to show you the heat way. So you will need a laminator for one of the ways. So I'm just going to turn that on, and then I'm going to sort out the foil that I want to use. This is the rose gold, it's really nice. And I have started using this. So it's the same width as the paper, so I might as well just put it all on. You can use different colour foils on different parts of your project. I think that would look quite nice as well. So we put it on like that. So I'm going to take some non-stick greaseproof paper. You can use parchment paper, greaseproof paper. Make sure it's fairly straight at both sides. You do not want this catching in your laminator. That would be a bad thing. So bring the laminator over, and then I'm just going to speed this up. Is that going to fit in? I hope so. Let's hope this works. I'll just check it because sometimes you do have to put it through again. Yeah, that's turned out really lovely, hasn't it? So of course you can see it's because of the heat, it's transferred onto the card as well. But if that was completely covered in your stencil pattern, I mean, how beautiful is that? That has turned out really, really nicely actually. I'm really pleased with that. So I'll turn this off, put it over there for now. And of course, whatever bits you haven't used on there, you can use for other things, maybe small amounts, maybe small patterns or something. So I'll put this to one side. That's turned out really nicely actually, I could use that for something. Put that to one side. Now the next way you can use it is to just put it through your embossing machine, which is what I'm going to do with this. You just need pressure to transfer the foil. So let me see, I used that was the rose gold. Use something completely different and use the silver, or will that not show? I'll use something that's going to show. Maybe it's the red, because I haven't used the red yet. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. So once again, that's big enough to fit on there. Put that on there like that. Make sure it fits. Right, I'm going to bring over my big shot. Okay. So I should probably have brought in my Gemini MIDI for this, because the big shot seems a bit overkill to me. I'm going to use it as if I was cutting dies. The only thing that might be a problem is because these plates are really in need of clearing. In fact, I could do some with new ones, to be honest, so we might get, the pattern might not be perfect, but it's just to show you as well that you can do it with your die cutting machine, your embossing machine. So I'm going to take this over and run it through my big shot now. Right, they actually didn't feel as though there was a lot of pressure there, so we'll see how this has gone on. We might have to put it through again. Oh no, oh wow. Yeah, it could have actually probably done with a little bit more pressure, because there are some white bits there where it hasn't quite caught, but oh, how lovely is that? That is really, really nice. Oh, it opens up a world of possibilities. If like me, you've been wanting to try foiling, but haven't really wanted to spend a fortune on all of the paraphernalia that goes with it, then this could be something for you. So we've done these with just the transfer gel, which I just think is absolutely beautiful. And of course we did, so I have put that other piece down and it has completely vanished. It has disappeared off my desk. It's not on the floor or anything. I do not know where that's gone. That's really annoying. That happens to me all the time. So yeah, what we've looked at is that you can use anything sticky basically. You can use anything with a tacky finish. So this by its very nature is going to be tacky when you take the top cover off. And I use some glue pens. This is a set I got from Crafter's Companion, because they've got like the different nibs there, and they've got like a really thin one which you could write with. If you're good at calligraphy, you could write and then foil. That would look nice. But this is what I am most impressed with. I absolutely love this. I really do. So it's the Deco Foil TRNSFR Gel Duo. They used to have one without the duo on. I think you could only use it with heat, but obviously you can use this now with heat or no heat, just heat and or pressure, and I just think that looks lovely. So I'm not sure if I'm going to actually do anything with these, but if I do, I will be back. Right, just another small update just to show you what I managed to make with the foiling project. It's not much, it's not earth-shattering, but just to give you an idea of something you could do. Because it's so bright and sparkly, I didn't really want to add anything much to the page, to the card, sorry. So I just stuck to a couple of nesting dies, a few flowers and a couple of gems, and just a little stamp. So nothing much, but at least the foiling project was used in some way. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you in any way. It was an eye-opener for me, but if it has, I would really appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, share, comment. Anything would be so helpful to help my channel just gain a little bit of traction, if you think it's worth it. But thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye now.